This is a very exciting game in which I blundered a piece in the opening but crushed my opponent in a very classic way. So really a must watch. Game, I started with e4, knight c6, d4, knight f6, e5, pushing this knight, knight d5, c4, knight b6, and now this is the first position and this is the move 4, and I would have won this match completely here. You can pause the video to try which is the stunning move here. Here the best move is not obviously this. You have to push this pawn d5. Now you see the problem. If you go for the capture, the e pawn, then obviously this pawn push is really stunning, and now this knight is lost, and obviously I would have won this match here, but I did not know about this trap, and after this I played this bishop move, which is kinda not good. d6, my opponent challenged the center, so I captured it because there is no good way to establish a good center. I push this pawn, hoping for some doubling the pawns of black side. Now this pawn is attacked twice, so I will have to capture it, and I doubled the black pawn. Here knight d2, I added some protection to this pawn. Now black is challenging the center, and this is really a good position for black. Now my center is falling, completely crushing, so I captured it. Now I developed my queen here so that I will have some chances of castling queen side and attacking this queen, but this is a good position for black. Now I developed this knight. Obviously this pawn cannot be pushed because I just lose it. So after captures, after this move, my opponent just castled. And now, is it okay to capture this pawn? Obviously not. Then you get this queen d4. Now attacks this knight and also deliver a checkmating idea. So after you play this, there is a force line. You want to remove the defender, and now this rook is joining the attack. This is completely crushing. So I did not go for this, and I just played this bishop e2. Now this pawn push is getting. I would have played something else at this position, but I completely blundered the game by just castling, and now you see the problem. There is no pausing the video. This pawn push simply wins the game for black. Now you see the problem. This knight, if this knight ever moves, then definitely I am going to lose my another knight. So I played the strongest move recommended by the engine. My opponent took the knight and I captured with the knight. At least I got one pawn and nice tempo on the queen. Now the queen moves. I moved my queen on this c2 square so that this pawn can be pushed, and I shall create some winning chances if I can create. Then this rook is joining the attack and now threatening some exchanges so that black can easily be better. So I push this pawn, and now you see pawn cap, bishop takes pawn is really crushing for white, and white will simply lose. But my opponent just played this move, and this is the blunder of this game. Now you see I push this pawn. Now knight has only one square to go. Otherwise if you go here, then you simply lose this bishop. So my opponent brought the knight to the c8 square. Now this bishop move is really stunning. Now you see the problem. If you go for the capture, then this is lost position for black because I am a pawn up, and now this bishop is going to lose. You see, if you block it, then definitely this knight captures is really winning, or the rook captures. So this bishop cannot be captured, and my opponent played the strongest move recommended by the engine by bringing this bishop back. So I just captured it. After captures, I just attack it price, and now we have some problem. So my opponent plays this bishop on b2, so queen b3 can be played. I played this rook b1, now attacking it, but it is not the strongest move. So let's see where this bishop is moving. Now this bishop moves on e5 square. Now you see the problem. This is a complete blunder of the game. Now my other rook is joining the attack with a double support on this bishop. So this bishop moves, and now this is the pause the video movement for the second time. You can pause the video and try and win the game for me. Here the stunning move. You have to find this rook e6. Now you see the problem. This queen is trapped, and I would have won this match till here, but my opponent says no, this pawn push, and I have some winning chances. If you go for the capture, then definitely lost position. Black can just capture it, so obviously you do not want to do that, and I brought my queen back. My opponent applied another trick, saying okay, now you capture my queen and I capture yours, but this is the checkmate in one. Surprisingly, I didn't know that my opponent spotted it or not, but I knew this was a checkmate and I played it instantly. So what a fantastic checkmate. I just delivered this checkmate and I got so happy. So how was the video and this trick? This rook is pinned, so you cannot go further, and this is a complete checkmate, and you cannot capture it right now because there is a check. So I won this game very convincingly now. So how was the video? And for these kind of tricks, you can consider subscribing this channel, and I will see you soon in my next video with such wonderful tricks.